We also talked a little bit about the monitoring module of ETB, Energy Toolbase, to be able to, I guess, graphically show these value streams in a demo fashion in the software. Perhaps we can give a glimpse of the ETB monitor tool.
Yeah, I'd be happy to walk through that.
Like a mini demo of that module, even though we'll probably do a separate solar conversation about that module later. And if you can tie that a little bit into the Acumen EMS, I don't know how in-depth of a software interface Acumen EMS has, or is that more of a hardware coupled solution that's kind of running behind the scenes? If we can clarify that too, that would be
valuable. Acumen EMS, it has essentially only a software interface that is not very user-friendly. So our team is essentially responsible to connect each Acumen EMS to a monitor site. And I'll share my screen here and we'll walk through it a little bit. What we have here is one of our demo sites. You can see we've got a facility here that says Costco Wholesale of San Diego. It's got solar on the roof and a battery deployed. Right now it's got 4 BYD chest units configured at that site. And we can see in real time what's happening. We can see that the solar is generating quite a bit of energy, and that is going to the battery to charge. And actually, we're also charging a little bit from the grid, and the grid is primarily servicing the site load right now. If we go down, we can also see what the rate schedule is.
Can you go back up for one sec? Just so the solar is basically 100% going into the battery too, because it is 1:24 p.m. here in San Diego, where I am, and sunny day on March 5th, 2024, when we're recording this. And wow, so solar is not really offsetting any of the load right now, but is fully going into the battery to be used probably around 5, 6, 7 p.m. today, when the rates are going to be much more expensive, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, probably. And we can actually confirm that. We can see that at this site, the rate has a significant increase in energy price and a small bump in demand price at 4 p.m. And so we can see that our solar is charging the battery right here, and we'll likely see something similar to yesterday, where we offset as much as we can in terms of the site load, which is the light blue line, during this high price window.
Wow, that's really cool. So the bottom graph with the jagged black line is what you're paying for the energy, what the site is paying for the energy. So it's going up from like around 20 cents to more like 60 cents around 4 p.m.
That's right.
Obviously, at that point, it's much more economical to pay via battery. And is that where do we see the battery starting to deplete?
So this red dash line, that's the state of charge. So that goes between 0 and 100. And then this orange line here is the battery power, and negative means it's charging, where you can see the state of charge increasing, and a positive value indicates it's discharging.
Yeah, got it. And what's that red dotted line on the bottom of the top graph?
This one, so yesterday we can see that the battery discharged during that high price period, and it went down to 4% state of charge, and then it waited until today to start charging up based on the excess solar.
And the axis, got it. Very cool. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I think the other I was talking about those utility rate schedules that we have accessible to us, and actually we use those in our Acumen tool as well as our monitor tool. So Acumen uses them in optimization, and monitor uses them to calculate historical bill offsets. And so we can see here we've been operating the site since I guess June 1st, 2023, and we've been keeping track of what we think the utility bill should be. And so customers can come in here and understand how their asset has been performing in a historical way, and they can compare that to their actual utility bills and make sure that they're getting the value that they need to out of the asset.
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool. Thank you for this view into the monitor tool.